My name's Brittney Miller. I live in Olympia. I do stand-up sometimes, and I work in an office. My husband and I had just moved in together. We were living in this small apartment, and next door to us was this woman who had people over all the time. She was always cleaning, and I've always been a little bit naive, I guess, about drug use or addiction. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was possible that this woman just really enjoyed vacuuming her apartment at all hours of the day, listening to Believe by Cher. My husband said, no, she's high or she's on meth, she's a tweaker. And I was like, that's really judgmental of you. Maybe she really just does to clean and work on her car all the time. We would get people coming to our house, to our door, all hours of the night, thinking it was her door and knocking, and then me or my husband would open the door. They go, no, that's wrong. And we say, she's next door. Also at the time, my husband was working downtown at McCoy's at the door. And whenever I was home alone, I always just made sure to lock the door because I didn't want to have to deal with people coming over that I didn't know. And so whenever anybody knocked and I wasn't expecting anybody, I'd just ignore it. Well, one night, much later, I was 8 months pregnant. Sam was at work. I was in the shower and I heard a banging on the door, like loud banging. And I got really panicked because I couldn't remember if I had locked the door, and I was worried that somebody was just going to come in. And I thought, no, they're not gonna come in. Even if they do, I'll just yell at them to get out and whatever. And then I hear another banging, and then I froze because I heard the door open. And then I heard somebody yell, is there anybody in here? And I said, yes. He said, this is the fire department and the apartment building is on fire and you need to get out. And I said, I'm in the shower. And he said, okay, well, hurry up and get out. So I've, dry myself as fast as I can and get out. Some of my friends that also lived in the apartment building, we're all waiting across the street. There's a small fire in the roof. And I had my phone, and my neighbors were saying, are you gonna call your boyfriend? I said, no, I'm not gonna panic him over it. It's not our apartment. I'm fine. It'll be fine. I'll tell him about it later. And then about 20 minutes later, I see Sam sprinting up the sidewalk towards the apartment because somebody in Olympia had driven by our apartment building, saw it was on fire, went downtown and said, Sam, did you know that your apartment's on fire? And he ran home. It was a fun little community then. So that was kind of that for the apartment. There was a big hole in the roof. They had to chop a hole in the roof to get to the fire. I don't know why, but I didn't know what we were going to do. We had to move in with Sam's mom, who we were really lucky that we had somebody to move in with. So that was the story of how we were kind of homeless when my son was born.